Hey, good morning, all you lucky dogs. Looks like Patty's in the house. So, hi, Patty. How's things going? It's a little bit on the rainy side here this morning. Temperature is 67 degrees, and it's breezy. I've seen the wind kicking up and down. It's like 4. It was 2, so it's gone up and down. Let me go ahead and get on my chat so we can see the screen up there. There we go. We're all set. So anyways, it's one of those mornings where we got some kind of a front or something coming through that's giving us some rain and stuff. So I don't see anybody on this morning. They're all in bed. Gosh, get out of bed, people. It's Lucky Dog chat time, you know. It's I've been up since 4 o'clock. That's normal. Everybody knows that. If you know me, you know I get up early. So Patty, did you get your roof repairs done yet? Are you still they're waiting for your roof repairs? Sometimes those jobs will take quite a while on it. So, but they got to be done. You know. There's Rat. Good morning. This rainy morning. Hey, Ron. How's Rat Fink Ron done this morning? I said it's been. I guess we need the rain. And there's Alex. Culture, Lifestyle, and Travel. Good morning, Alex. And Scott Jacobs in Appreciation. Good morning, Doghouse Crew. Alex says good morning, all. So let's pull up here. I want to show you this is what the weather looks like here this morning. You can see we got a big old mass of rain. Looks like it's all the way down to the south too, you know. So there's some rain out there in the across the peninsula. I guess that's what they call it, rain across the peninsula. So it'll come, it'll go, and it'll be back to normal. So we'll be good to go. I got my screen set up again. I was having trouble with it. I did some changing, but I got my screen where I can show you things besides just me. So anyways, we're gonna get rain. We needed some rain. We're drinking orange juice this morning. We're there. In a Guinness glass. How's that? Orange juice in a Guinness, you know? Yeah, put a little Guinness, you know? Alex says, oh, that looks rough, but we need the rain. Yeah, it does. You know, I don't keep my grass all mowed up pretty, and I don't grow flowers, and so really I don't care about the rain, but if you do it, we needed it, so... Patty says, yeah, still lazy days waiting for new awning. All right, so on the wait.
That's where Patty's at.
Alex says, hey, Sue. Sue's there in the background, so you can probably see her feet. Yeah, so.
I've got my mini Tonka.
There's RV Traveling MIA Researcher. Good morning. How you doing, huh?
Yep, I got my mini Tonkas on.
She's got her mini Tonkas on, so mini ha-ha, you know. Oh, Alex says our next video premieres today at 6 p.m. Oh, how awesome.
Check it out.
Well, check that out, Alex. How cool. RV Traveling says, hi, Sue. And Scott Jacobs says, hello, John, at RV Traveling MIA Researcher. Oh, yeah, good to see you guys on this morning. Glad everybody's up. You know, different parts of the country, it's different time. Like right now it's 8 o'clock, but if you're in Central, it's 7. And if you're on the West Coast, it's 6. So it makes different time frames, you know, all over the country and even all over the world, you know. It says, hi, Scott. And say, hi, Sue's feet. So there's Sue's feet.
They're making over the blue shoes I had on the other day.
Yeah, so now she's got a pair of fancy thongs on. Is that what you call those? Fancy thongs?
Let's call them flip-flops.
Flip-flops? Sue's got her thong on. Sue's got her thong on, so there you go. Let's call them flip-flops. So Sue says, laugh out loud, Scott. Hey, there's Beyond Beauty 3. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Beyond Beauty. What's Beyond Beauty's real name? You know?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We call her Beyond Beauty.
It's a new mystery, Beyond Beauty. So we don't really know her real name. So
we call her BB.
Yeah, of course. I call her Beyond Beauty. You know, so I don't abbreviate much. I don't like abbreviations, as y'all probably know. you know, like LOL and all these, like, you know, some of those you're just common sensical, but they abbreviate some things like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, you know. It's like, who knows the code, you know. Yeah, let's call it flip-flops. There you go. We'll have it flip-flops, you know.
Yeah.
So it says, hi, Beyond Beauty, and she says, hi, Scott. How are you this morning? So it's gone. I mean, it'll probably clear off as it goes with the rain generally in Florida. It'll get all rainy and it'll quit, and then the sun comes out and it's beautiful out. We not often get a whole day of cloud and rain. Once in a while that comes through, but not often, you know. Usually it comes through and goes. Young Beauty says, it's been said I work for the CIA. There you go. So it's like you're undercover for the CIA. Alex says, did you finish your 5-year beer? Yeah, we did. Actually, I've got 2 more that's cold. And then I used one other one to make another bread. I made a video of it. That'll be coming out here a little bit this coming month. So I did make another beer or bread out of one of the beers, and we still have a big old jug of that peanut butter chocolate. It's, you know, it's okay. It's not one that I would say I want to drink all the time, you know. But anyway, it's kind of fun. They've been sitting here for a long time. I remember when I brewed those, but I haven't brewed in a long time. I don't even have any of my equipment anymore on, but I did that pretty heartily for a while. I was brewing beer, and I was judging beer. I took a class called Cicerone. It's, you know, a beer judging thing, and I judged several things. I used to have them send me emails always wanting me to come judge beer, like all over the state, and then I was like, I'm not traveling across the state to judge beer. So but I don't do that much anymore, but I still appreciate good beer, you know. That's why when people has Budweisers and Mick, it doesn't impress me because I call it junk beer, you know, because I like good craft beer. So I'm a beer snob. Yeah, Scott said, yeah, waking up to this great community. Yeah, it is great. So in this, you know, our YouTube family is really crazy. I mean, I just how much friendship you come from it, and it's just great to see you guys out, checking out each other's video, what each other's doing. Hey, there's Connor. Hey, Sue. Morning, Connor.
Yeah.
How's Connor this morning?
Having my cup of Irish breakfast.
Sue has Irish. Yeah, just right over top. Yep, right by Cuckoo Chicken.
That's my Irish breakfast.
Sue's having Irish breakfast tea. You know. And Beyond Beauty says, Sue, how are you this morning? I think she's pretty good this morning. Sue said, yeah, I'm good this morning. I have my cup of Irish breakfast tea. Alex says, how are things on your neck of woods? Are they easing restrictions? Yeah, I think it's too early. Way too early. Not till next month, but they are. They're allowing, you can go to a restaurant. They got all these stipulations. You have to stay distance and all that from the restaurants. You can't go to a bar. They kept them down. You can't, what was some of the other ones? Go to a beauty salon, barbershop, tattoo parlor. They don't need to go to them anyways. So you can't do that. It's too early. Now, I seen down where you're at, Alex, that they've still got it locked down. Southern Florida, which is even hit harder than what we are up here. They're still got everything locked down there. But I think they should just lock it down till next month, minimum of 1st of June, because this will make sure it's gone. You know, it's like, it's all about money. And I know people aren't working, they need money, and I understand that. I get that. But you can have money, but if you get sick and die, what good's money gonna do you? Ain't gonna do you a bit of good, you know. So that's my opinion, you know, whatever it's worth. So, but yeah, they easing it up here. The 4th of May is when it goes in. Right now, it's still locked down. So, Connor says, "Good, you? Yeah, we're done good." Yeah, Connor says, "I see Crazy Chicken in the background." Yeah, I stuck Crazy Chicken there, right above, or Cuckoo Chicken. Yeah, he is a Crazy Chicken. I stick that right above Sue's feet, and it's sitting on our copier. We have a laser printer, you know. That's where it's sitting on. RV Traveling says, needs a haircut bad. Well, you know, I've been letting mine grow because I was talking about hair to you guys in the chat one morning, and I said, hey, should I just let my, either I'm going to shave it bald or I'm going to let it grow. And he said, let it grow. So right now, if you can see, it's getting kind of shaggy, and I'm going to let it grow for a while, you know. And I don't mind, but I've always cut my own hair. Of my whole life, I bet I haven't maybe 5 times been to a barbershop. I mean, it's like, it's not hard to cut. If I could take my head off, set it down in front of me, man, I could cut it down there and put it back on. Because I can cut the front and the side, it's the back that I can't see it, you know. But anyways, cutting hair is not hard. You know, I did a video on the Daily Dog. I have another channel called the Daily Dog that I just put stuff on it. And I did a haircut on it one time. So if you haven't checked it out, go look up the Daily Dog. You know, I haven't put nothing on for a long time, but yeah, that's right. Cuckoo Chicken is watching. That's for sure. Yeah, Alex said, yeah, we are still locked in, but they do have parks and boat ramps open. Yeah, they opened our beaches, but they gave tickets and tons of warnings. You're supposed to stay, you know, 6 feet apart and stuff, and people don't. Here's the problem. People don't listen, you know. If everybody would listen, everything would go great, but people don't listen. You know, I've seen so many, oh yeah, we're isolating. No, you're not. You know, they're still going down to the store. Still, that's not isolating. Today's makes 50 days. It's not even 50. We have not left the house. We have not left the driveway. We have not had contact with nobody for 50 days. So now that's social distancing, isolation, and we did our part. So whatever. I'm proud of me doing my part. I didn't cause anybody to get sick or die. John, I cut 6 inches off my hair last month. It was getting too long. No, it actually looked good, Sue, but she likes to cut it off now and then. Oh, and golf courses, yeah. That says, yeah, some nice locks you have. Yeah, like my lock. It's going to, I tell you what'll happen. It'll probably start getting in my face and bugging me. I go, all right, I'm cutting this thing, you know. And that's the way I do. I try to grow it longer, but then then it gets irritating to me. And so, well, you know, so then I cut it off, you know. Yeah, RV Travis, yeah, mine is definitely too long. I used to have it curled to my shoulders when I was younger, you know. When I was a kid, I had real long hair. But, you know, that was that thing. That's what everybody did, you know. You had long hair, you know. Actually, my aunt always says, she told me one time, she said, I'll give you a bicycle, you cut your hair. Sounds like a good idea, so I did. And she gave me a bicycle. That was worth it. And then I let it grow again. But then finally I don't know what age I grew it, cut it off, you know. Locks can get some bagels to go with those locks. Haha, yeah. Bagels and locks. Let's laugh out loud. I said that's a lot. Probably go, oh, thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. But, you know, I mean, we did it for our protection, but other people's protection, you know. People don't realize that when you go out, anything anybody has touched could possibly had the virus on it. Maybe not, but it could. And you can be as careful as you want to be. But see, like I just rubbed my nose here because my nose is always tickling. And they say that's one thing, you don't touch your face and stuff. You go, okay, yeah, I'll be careful, I won't touch my face. Next thing you know, without thinking, you've been out somewhere, you've touched one surface that maybe someone that was carrying this virus on and they had left it there. And I touched that surface. Next thing, okay, I'm not going to touch my nose. And next, my nose itches, I'm going like this, not thinking about it. So that's the danger of it. And that's why we choose, until this is down to very minimal risk, we're going to stay in. Because we're old. And that's old people, they say, get it. And I have a lot of allergies, respiratory problems in my chest and that. You know, I can't, perfumes, cigarette smokes, just campfires, all that. I just can't do it. It makes me really sick. I can't even mow the yard because of that. It just makes me sick for days on it. And so I would say I'd probably be high risk. Sue has a lot of issues, so we just chose, you know, it has not been hard whatsoever, the tiny bit hard at all. We still have food. We haven't bought food. It's been, well, 50 days ago we bought food. We probably got enough yet still to go. I bet I could do a month, you know. Making things last, eating less, lost a little weight, so you know that's what we did. So we're good to go. Honestly, yeah, we're forced to get food yesterday. Well, we're not yet until the cupboards are empty, and there's nothing else to eat. I'm eating stuff that I would normally say, I don't.
You went shopping yesterday.
Well, I did go shopping yesterday. Believe it or not, I went shopping. So this whole time we've had the Road Trek campers sitting out there, and we have not been in it. I knew I had some stuff out there, so I thought, well, let's go out to the Road Trek and let's do a little shopping. For one, I decided, well, let's start it up. And the generator started. It took a little bit. It was hard starting because it's been 50 days or longer since it had been started. Got the generator started up. I started the motor up and let it run. So I got some bags, started raiding the motor home. Well, gosh, I found at least a week or better worth of food. I had coffee creamer. I had coffee. I had 4 beers. I didn't know. I did a beer run right here in the driveway. And so we had 4 beers to add to it. We had some sodas out there. We had butter. We had tuna fish. We had canned chicken. I said coffee creamer, beef sticks out there. So we had the nuts and some pork rinds and oh gosh, I don't know what all, but I actually found a bottle of alcohol wipes. I mean, I hit the junk plant. And a roll of toilet paper. I had 1 roll. There's still a partial one out there, but but yeah, I went out there and went shopping in the motorhome, and we hit the jackpot. So look at that. Still, God provides, and He knew we needed that, so He left it there for us. Yeah, we ran out of meat and veggies and bread and everything. So yeah, we're out of bread. We're out of veggies. We have meat. But we eat what we have. That's what I was trying to say. Just because you're out of it doesn't mean you have to have it. If you have something to eat, you eat what you have. And you don't have to have stuff, if I love meat. If I'm out of meat, I'll eat the veggies. I eat them first because they go bad quicker. We're out of bread, we did, yeah, no potatoes. We made our own bread out of beer. I got a video coming out that, So a lot of times I see this people, I need to go out. I bet you didn't. If I analyze your cupboard, I can show you stuff to eat. Well, I don't like that. Well, tough shit. You eat what you got. I grew up that way. When we was kids, we didn't have a lot to eat. So we ate what we have. So it didn't kill us. So this isn't killing us, So that's my opinion on it. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't like doing that, but you can. Let's give Bob's thumbs up. Yeah, put the thumbs right up. That's good, Connor. They do help. Oh, what kind of mic am I using? I'm using a 5 Fine. It's the same one Traveling Robert uses. There's 2 of those 5 Fine mics. This is the that's like $40-some. I love this mic. It really works good. I know when Robert got it, and I figured, hey, if it's good enough for Robert, it's good enough for me. And so actually I reached out to the 5 Fine company to do a review on it, and they sent it to me. So that's in my review stuff there. So it's there. Yeah, we hit the jackpot in our own RV. Lots of stuff out there. Yeah, we made chili last night. Yeah, I made chili too. Yesterday or day before? Day before I made chili. That'll be a 3, maybe a 4-day meal. See, this is what we're due. I made that chili. That's maybe a 4 days of meals in it. So there's, gosh, almost a good part of a week, But yeah, so ours came out too good, Alex. So I love chili. And it was funny, it cooled down here yesterday. It was 48 degrees the morning here. I couldn't believe it got that chilly. Another weird thing is our orange tree started blooming. They bloom usually in March. March is when they bloom, usually into February, March. And here we're into May, and my orange tree is in full bloom. And you smell it, because it didn't seem like back then there was a few blooms, but not much. And all of a sudden it blossomed out. I don't know what's wrong.
It's about a month behind.
Yeah, that's weird. Was it waiting for the virus to go away to bloom? I don't know. But hey, we got orange blossoms, so that's cool. RV Travis laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm thinking, Patty says, yeah, I'm thinking 6 feet apart or 6 feet under. There you go. And people don't realize this. It's almost a 12 by 12 area. If you're standing in the middle of a circle, you have 6 feet on this side and 6 feet on this side of you, of people that can't. That's 12 feet. And same with front and back. So think of a circle. Put yourself in the middle of the circle, and it has to be 6 foot all around. Well, that's a 12-foot circle. on it. People don't do the math on this stuff. See, I think about this stuff. Maybe it's a disease I have. I think of that stuff. But yeah, that's a 6-foot circle. So remember that. You still need to be distancing. You need 12 feet. 6 feet all the way around you is the how that works out. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I circulate my stuff in my camper over time from sitting too long. Yeah, Rat, that's a good idea, because if you don't use it for a while, you need to pull it out and put good stuff back in, because it sits there for a long time, you know. So we've got there's a few little things out there yet. I haven't gotten everything out of there, but you know, there's a few little things that here, I'm gonna change my screen over here in a second. There you go, it's back. I got my screen moved. Anyways, that's was a good thing, you know, to have that, you know. Yeah, chili gets better over time. Every day it gets better and better and better, and it does. I love chili, you know. Alex said, yeah, I need a better mic for my voiceover. Maybe a better voice would do to me too. Yeah, check that out. Fine. You know, something like $43 or something, you know. Actually, I think I have a link. Click on my link, you know. Go look up my video on it and click on my link. I'll get a little feedback. It helps. Doesn't cost you nothing. You still get the same thing. But, yeah, I would highly recommend it. I bet you Robert will tell you the same thing. It's a great, because, you know, Robert's an audiophile. He knows sounds, so it's good. Are we transiting? Yeah, the frost got to my peaches. Not sure if we'll get any this year. Yes, sometimes that happens if you get a spring where your fruits and stuff is vining out and stuff, and then you get a cold spell and it knocks them down, and sometimes you lose them, you know. Patty says, yeah, peaches off the tree are the very best. I don't like peaches, but if you like peaches, they're good. It's something about a fruit that's got fur on it. You know, it's like I don't like that fur. If you peel them, it ain't so bad, but I don't want to eat something that's got fur on it. It's just me, guys. You know? Yeah, it says, oh no, John, it's too bad. I love peaches. I forgot where you're located. So we don't get peaches down here. They don't grow in Florida, or apples. Oh yeah, and they make good wine, peach wine. Yeah, peach wine. Yeah, Grand Junction, Colorado, Sue. So out west, Ganja. Alex says, will do. Appreciate it, Alex. So I've been doing this iRacing. I've gotten this wheel, and you've heard me talk about it before. I've got a few videos, and I have this American trucker where you get in a semi truck and drive around. It's awesome. I've made some videos. They'll be coming out this month. There of, you know, this is the kind of videos I've been making. But I joined this series. It's called From Viddane. Let me put that up on the thing. It'll come up here. But this is Viddane. This is their website. They have a YouTube page. See this, 9 weeks, 3 divisions. I started this series last night at New Smyrna Speedway. Last night was street stocks, and we did one the week before, and it was just a demonstration race. We had some these little legend cars, but last night was the first of the points series there for the 9 weeks at New Smyrna Speedway down there. So we'll be racing a modified next week on it. In fact, I just had to buy each car. I got the car this morning on it, so we're going to be doing a modified. I've been going by the number 2, but if you go on there and check it out, they stream it live. In fact, you can watch last night's race. It'll still be on YouTube. And I didn't finish so good. It was hard to get in there last night. I finished out in the consi. I got 9th spot. There was 48 cars in total, so it was very competition. And so I didn't make the A main, but I did finish 9th in the consi. But check it out, guys. That's the Viddane. And I said they're on YouTube. You can look up Viddane on YouTube. This is their website on it. But it's a lot of fun. This is one of the things I've been doing and having a blast with it. So you get a chance to check it out. That's what I've been doing. Wednesday nights. Every Wednesday night, 8. It's 7:30 starts the practice time trials, and they race at 8. So every Wednesday night for the next, that was the first week, 8 more weeks to go. So I've been having fun with that. Who said, yeah, fantastic area, John. Colorado's beautiful. In my truck thing that I've been doing, this American Trucker, they have certain maps where you can go and can't go, and I haven't got Colorado yet. It's all on the west coast I think I got Washington and Utah and California and Nevada. What else do I have? All those West Coast things there, and so I've been doing some videos on those too. Just it's fun. I had a blast. I have blackberry bush. Oh, blackberry wine, man, that stuff's good. I love blackberries. One of my favorite berries is blackberry. They're you can get. I used to like black raspberries. I don't like red raspberries so much, but I love black raspberries. Those are really, really good. Black raspberries, and make wine. You can make wine out of anything. Any fruit juice you can make wine. Just put yeast in it and keep it clean. That's the main thing about making wine or beer is sanitation. You want to disinfect everything because they get little bacteria and it'll make it go sour. To make it kind of go sour like beer. You don't want sour beer, so it makes it like vinegar is what it does. And there's a whole bunch of sour beers. I don't like sour beers. But people love sour beers. They're really, really, really a whole thing around sour beers. And I've judged them in beer competitions, and I know what they're supposed to taste like, but I don't mean I like the way they taste. So who says, yeah, those are good too, Rat Fink. They make good jam and wine and cobbler. Now I want some of each. Haha. Power of suggestion really works on me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, no, I can resist things. Things don't call my name. I can give up things. Nothing. Like people say, smoking. It's hard to quit. No, it's not. I used to smoked for years, and it's like I just one day go, okay, I quit, done. Hadn't smoked since. That was when I probably close to 30 years old. That makes it about 37 years ago. Quit. Don't bother me a bit. It's mind over matter. If you don't mind it, don't matter. Oh, too bad I can't bring you some. I have lots. Yeah, it'd be delicious, but not right now. Or just another time. RV traveling. Yeah, blackberries are my favorite too. Yeah. Oh, that's it storming over there. So it's I have the map up here. I don't know if this map is updating or not, but there's the map of all the rain. I don't know if I can pull that in or not. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's not populating here. When I pulled in, it kind of sprinkled apart there. There it goes. Anyway, so there's the map. A lot of rain in Florida today. There's Ron. Good morning, Ron. Hey, I don't know if you got a chance to watch a race last night. Ron's done the iRacing also, yeah, Dad made a lot of wine, Ron. He did. Yeah, Ron's my brother. Hey, Ron, if you want to get into that, I think you might be able to. I have to call you. You'd have to buy New Smyrna Speedway, and for this week, you'd have to buy the modified car. And then I can give you the code to get in. There'll be practice, and usually we practice on Monday nights. I think it's at 7, and Tuesday, and we have a practice and a practice race, and then Wednesday is the race at New Smyrna. So if you're interested, Ron, I can give you the code to get into it. They made it public for this week, and I almost called you, but you would have to purchase New Smyrna Speedway track, and you'd also need to purchase for this coming week the modified car on it. Those aren't part of the package. So if you're interested, after chat, maybe we can talk to you about that. RV Traveling says, yeah, good storms rolling through there. Yeah, there's some pretty good storms. Occasionally we get.
It looks like lots of flooding in the East Coast too.
Yeah, they get some. They get different storms in it, but yeah, I guess we need it. I said I don't care much about the stuff growing here, but we got to call our lawn guy. It's time to get it clipped down. It's time. So we haven't had it mowed since he came once last winter, mowed it. And it's time. It'll probably come back to almost a weekly or semi-weekly. We do it once every 2 weeks.
You heard of corn knee-high by the 4th of July. Our weeds are knee-high.
We hide by May 1st. Tomorrow is May 1st. First day on it. So hey, Ron, have you been doing any practicing on your thing? I'm getting some dings on my phone. I don't know if somebody is got something important to tell me or not. That Let's look at the phone real quick. We're not busy this morning. I don't know where everybody's at. Let's look real quick, see what
Everybody's
kind.
still asleep.
Oh, it's David, my friend that I race with. He need to start practice and never race those. Oh, yeah, because we're going to do what they call is tour modifieds. And so that's what we're racing. That's my friend that we both race in the series. David has a real race car. He's raced at Daytona on Sebring, and he had a did that thing. What they call those lead sleds? He had this big old car, and he has a Camaro now that he races on it. I forget what that series.
Cadillac or Lincoln or something?
That was a Lincoln, the lead sled on it. Had a big old. He called it the lead sled, and he has this cool paint scheme. It's kind of like an olive drab, but then he has teeth on it. All these things has teeth, you know.
Looks like a big gator's mouth.
Yeah, it looks like a big gator's mouth chomping at it. So he did. I've got my car like yellow now. Number 2 is what I'm got my car set up. I don't have it. But anyways, that will that you can go in and do your car. You have to do it through like graphics pro. I use what do I use? Anyways, your graphics programs like you use where your road marks at. My mind goes blank. I try to think of graphic stuff, and I can't think of it, you know. So, but yeah, that's what we've been doing here. I don't know what the rest of you guys been doing to keep yourself busy. I tell you what, I seem like I have so much I'm doing here that I don't have enough time, you know. It's hard to even keep up with watching a lot of videos because I got so many things. Yesterday I uploaded 6 videos. We got almost May finished up in our lineup for videos, and I made something like 3 of them. I made videos yesterday, and just like busy, you know. Alex says, are we traveling? What's the story on your channel name? I'm curious. Yeah. Am I a researcher? What is yours? You probably know it, don't you, Sue? His channel. Am I a researcher? What is that about?
Yeah. Jonathan, he researches missing in action.
That's it.
Soldiers, and mainly killed, I think, in the World War II.
Okay.
Yeah, he can tell. Yeah, there he goes.
There he goes. Yeah, I do POA, MIA research to help bring them home. So there you go. That's a cool thing, you know. That is an awesome thing. Ron said, yeah, I've been doing a lot of practicing. I got my D license for dirt. Okay, yeah, I got my dirt D license. I'm trying to get my asphalt D license now, too. I did a race this morning, and I actually lost points. But I finished good. I finished like 3rd. You know, but I lost points. It's to get your license, all about safety. If you bang into something, or even if somebody bangs into you, they deduct points. You know, it's all about learning to drive safely, you know. And after racing like last night's race, nobody in that race last night was safety. Man, bang, 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 bang. They just pound on you, you know. So yeah, obviously he's home, so yeah, get him home. I said, yeah, that's cool. Are we traveling? We are 11 people in the chat and only 5 likes. Yeah, I don't know where everybody's at this morning. You know, I said there ain't nobody on. Did they forget? I shared it out, and everybody forget we had a chat. But it's kind of nice sometimes. Don't feel like I'm in quite a big a hurry. Talk. I always try to read everybody's comments, because my opinion, if you come to my chat, I want to recognize you. I want you to know that you're here, you know. And I know the larger groups, I know Robert has trouble keeping up because he's got so many. He gets 500, 600, 700 people in his chat, and he just can't keep up with them. But you know, I like being able to answer every question and recognize every comment. I just like doing that, because I know when I go to chat, if I go into a chat and I say something, it doesn't get recognized, and I say something again, it doesn't get recognized, then I feel I'm not part of the chat. And to me, a chat should be something that you're part of. It's interactive. That I make my videos and you watch them. That's not interactive. That's just something I'm sharing with you that you watch. But to me, a live chat, live stream is about interaction. And personally, if I go chat and they don't interact with me, I leave the chat because I don't feel like I'm part of the chat. That's what, if I want to just do a video that I have something to say and get my message out, I'll make a video and then you can watch that video. But if I'm going to do a chat, a live chat, I want it to be interactive. That's the way that I think that should work. It's the way I've been doing this channel. Gosh, it's been 2 years plus. This is like 350 videos somewhere in that. I don't know the exact number of chats, and not a video. It's a chat.
Videos.
Oh yeah, I got way over 1,000 videos, but chats. So, you know, I've been doing the live chat for a long time, and a lot of times there would be only 4 or 5 of us, 6 of us in here, you know, and we just had nice interactive chats, made a lot of great friends, and that's the way I like to do a live chat. It's like you have subscribers and friends, and like I like to interact with you, you know, and that's, if I go onto a live stream, that's what I want to do. I want to interact. If I have no interaction, I move on, you know. Not against someone else's live streams, but that's just that's the way I want to live stream. And so that's what I do. And you know, another thing that I do, I don't know if it goes for anybody else, but the premieres, way I set up my chats or my way I watch my videos, I hit that watch later. I make a whole list of watch later videos throughout the day. I'll go through, oh, there's a new one, hit watch later, watch later, watch later, watch later. And then later on, at a time when I have time, you know, live stream is you have to be there when you can watch a rerun of it, but it's not the same. But then I click on that, and then I have time. I go, okay, I'm gonna sit down and watch videos now. Well, like these premieres, I don't click on them because it's not now. If I go to my channel, it's like, well, that's going to be tomorrow at 8 o'clock, you know. And sometimes I miss premieres because it wasn't where I could do it whenever I want to. My choosing. That's the idea. You can watch what you want when you want. And so I don't do premieres. I just don't think premieres are beneficial. Now I'll go back if it was a premiere later, and if I catch it, I'll watch it again later. Sometimes I miss it because it's went past and I just miss it, so I never do get to see that one. That's just the way I do things, you know. But you know, that's just me, you know. See where did I let off at? See, I'm so thankful for what you do. We have witnessed you finding info about soldiers during live chats, and powerful moving. It is awesome. Yeah, RV Traveling says, thanks, Sue. I just look up Full-Time Dreams, uncle who was killed in Spain. Is that Spain or Spain? Saipan. Okay. I was able to send them a picture of his headstone, and they have never saw it. I'm planning to do that, a live stream with them soon. That would be awesome.
That is amazing.
I said, yeah, Bob, you're right. I like small chats too. Yeah, I do too. I really enjoy, like this morning, there's not many here, but I find it a very fun. Now, if I run out of things to say, which I'm not a chatty person, really, and when I run out, I say, okay, we're done, because I have nothing else to talk about. You know? Because I'm not one just to yap on. Some people are good at chatters, but I'm not a chatter, you know. But long as I have enough subject to keep me going through an hour, and it doesn't have to be an hour, so. Yeah, Sue says, I like to watch premieres if I can. I don't really care for premieres. I just really don't. I've only maybe watched 1 or 2 ever, you know.
Yeah, I can do it.
Ron says, I don't think I'll try that at New Smyrna. Okay, yeah, I just thought I'd offer you, Ron. I didn't know if you'd be interested or not. And I didn't know who all get in, but it looks like if you want to, anybody can go into it. Actually, that's so cool, traveling. Can't wait to see the stream. So, yeah, I enjoy a lot of streams, you know. But 90% if I watch a stream, it's later on, you know. There's Max Air 420, my dog. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Max Air. Good morning, everyone. He's a drone flyer, you know.
He flies them fast.
Yeah, he's a fast one. Racing drones. I fly those too. I think he's a little faster at than I am, but I do fly. I haven't for a long time flown a racing drone or my other drone, but as far as that goes, I just haven't had the drone out, you know. But I love to fly them. They're awesome. Oh wow, John, that's so awesome. It's so touching. It sure is. Yeah, hi Max Air 420 says good morning, Sue. That says good morning, Max Air. Yeah, Rat, good morning. So yeah, good to see you. Yeah, drone was a passion that I've done. I enjoy flying drones, but I kind of quit flying drones so much. I belong to Daytona Beach Radio Control Club, and we have a great field, but it sets in an area that's low, and when we get a lot of rain, it floods out there a lot. And even when the water goes down, there's like these little creeks. There's actually trenches, yeah. They get full of water and stuff and that. And flying a drone, every so often you drop one, you know, it go, and you know, it don't hurt them because they're tough most time. Well, then a couple times I was like, when there's so much water, I'm scared to drop it in the water, you know, and it ruined it. Well, we had one morning up there. It's like, sure enough, it was actually over the parking lot. I was buzzing around, and I dropped it right in water, destroyed it, you know. And it's like, ah, man. And it's every time you go out there, it was wet. Didn't feel like flying them because I didn't want to destroy my equipment. And so I just kind of quit going out. And that's been, gosh, way over a year ago now that I quit going out. And it just, because I wasn't having no fun with the drones. I mainly like to fly drones. I fly airplanes too and helicopters. But I just kind of quit. And I have all this stuff. I just haven't been using it, you know. As in past, I've been doing RC stuff ever since I was a kid, you know. I've been probably doing it for darn near 50 years, you know. And so I've gotten in and out of it different times. So, you know, you keep things, and one of these days, let's I'm gonna pop out a helicopter, pop out a drone, pop out an airplane, and fly again. So that says, yeah, what's up, Max? Terrorizing the sky. Yeah, they're fun. And it's fun, like, where our RC club, we had like these 2 different pavilions, and when nobody was there, I always went out early, just at sunrise. That's one of my favorite time to do anything. And I would, you know, you fly with goggles. You don't look at it. You have a goggles, and that's how you see, and you fly. Well, then I went go through the pavilions. I did one where we had the road trek. I had a little tiny whoop. It's a small little drone, just a tiny thing, and I'd fly it through the motorhome. We'd open all the doors and out the front door and out the back door, and that was fun, you know. Ron says, did you look at the iRacing beta? Were you able to race your time but don't race anyone on the track? I have been using beta, and I can really do everything that I can do in the regular one that I do in beta. You have to get used to the beta version. It's actually kind of nicer. The only thing I found was when I do a practice race, the weather, I practiced it, like I said, New Smyrna, we set it for evening. I can't get it to set for evening because that's when we race, so I do all my practice for the evening. But yeah, I did use the beta, and also did the one where Ron, you was telling me where they do a update. I think they're doing one today, sometime this morning, and they give you opportunity to go into another area to practice. And I did find sprint cars, and it's cars you don't get in your regular thing. And so I did get a sprint car and played around with it, and that was fun. So I did find those different cars and tracks that you don't get in your regular versions. They give you a chance to try it out when they're doing their updates. And I said, yes, sir, new video up from yesterday flight. I flew my plane first into a football field goal for 2 points. There you go. Hey, that's a good idea. Because I'm not into football, but I know they have those little things that I guess they throw the football through it. You could fly through that little hoop there. That would be kind of fun. That would be fun, you know. I don't know about soccer. Don't they have a thing with a net on it? You know, so I'm not sports, so I don't know much about that stuff. But I know they have a little thing set on the ground, and they throw it in that net. If they take that net off, you can fly through that. You take PCV pipe, make all kinds of different, things to fly over and through and under, and sometimes we'd smack them one and bang them out. So we always had a lot of fun flying them. I'll have to watch that video, Max Air. Yeah, Scott says, I remember going flying in an air show in Sarasota. The field was at a dump. and we all left with headaches, but got to meet some Tuskegee pilots. That's awesome. We had one in Ohio, was out by a potato field. They grew potatoes, Ramsire's potato field, and that's where our field in Ohio was. And they used to fertilize the crops by a helicopter. And one day I was out there, and this helicopter, he had landed, and he was filling the helicopter up through his fertilizer. And I got talking with him, and he's telling me this story about, I said, "Did you ever crash?" He goes, "Yeah." He's telling how he hit came up. They do one of those deals where they go across and they go up like this, like there's telephone wires, he said. And then they do like what they call a hammerhead, straight down and back around. And he said, "Yeah, I missed it and caught the wires and went down." He says, "I woke up a week later." And so I had a nice chat, and he goes, he's getting ready to go up and do a run and fertilize the stuff. And he goes, "You want to go with me?" I really wanted to. But when he told me about the crashing out there, I was like, I think I'll pass, But I really did want to go up with him, but I was too scared, Rat says, "Laugh out loud. I got to check it out." So, yeah, I tell you what, the racing drones, Rat, you would love it because, it's just awesome. It's fast, and it takes, it's kind of like riding a bicycle. It takes a while to learn how to fly with goggles. You sit and watch it, but I much rather fly with goggles than I would fly what I call line of sight, because you're inside. And I've put this stuff on. It's just a little camera and a transceiver that goes your goggles, and then I fly model airplanes on it. I've never tried a helicopter. I don't know how that would be, but I've done airplanes and the wings, those Delta wings, those that fly a lot, so they're fun. Went over here to, is it Houston? No, it's Sorrento. Is that where it is? They have a huge FPV, what they call first person view, every year, and we took the road trek and went over there, and it was fun. You probably heard me talk about it before, and the only thing I didn't like, they don't go to bed at night. They'll fly 3 o'clock in the morning. Say, "No, guys, 11 o'clock, go to bed. Get up in the morning, start flying again." Like, go to bed, Oh, Scott, cool. You're into our RC hobby too? Cool. Yeah, I've been doing it forever. And Ron does it. My brother does it. He flies airplanes. I said, "Yeah, I saw your RC planes by the door the other day. You were explaining how to stay safe, and I haven't flown my Mavic for months, but I love to fly it." So, yeah, I've been flying, like I said, airplanes forever. It was cool years ago. We had in our club up there, a friend had just retired from United Airlines. He used to fly 747s, and he's trying to fly RC plane. He goes, "Man, this is harder to fly than the real thing, And so I kind of helped him learn how to fly RC. He knew all the concepts, but it's just you're not in the plane. You're flying it from a distance. And so it's like, I taught a guy who flew 747 how to fly. Just a little ego on my part, huh? So he said, "Yeah, that would have been so cool to meet some Tuskegee pilots." Yeah, that would be cool, Scott. Thanks, Rat and Lucky Dog. Just a drone video. My buddy's following the plane has footage of me hitting it. I know when we used to do that too, is try to take footage of someone. It's hard to keep up. Some of them are really good at that. You fly your drone and follow somebody's airplane and take footage of it. You can put your GoPro on your thing. So that's pretty cool. That says it better to use goggles rather than looking at an iPad to fly drone. Well, if you're flying a camera drone, it's a GPS drone. They're totally different than a racing drone. I have a set of goggles, DJI goggles, that I can fly my camera drone. That's what I did, like a DJI camera. There's a camera drone and a racing drone. And it's the same thing. Can't say it's any better. If you're not familiar with flying it, you're probably better off to use your phone and see your video and fly it that way, because it's really different. You're enclosed in, you don't see what's around you. So I would recommend flying with your phone if you've never had experience. Yeah, Max said, "Yeah, Rat needs to try it." Yeah, it's a blast. There's Denny. Good morning, Denny. How's Denny doing this morning? Denny's I was going to say sister. No, he's his brother. Denny Sue's brother. He's over on the golf site. So, morning, Denny. Max here is so much better, Rat. I mean, I love flying with goggles. That's my favorite way to fly. If you're not experienced, I don't know if you've never flown at all, if you'd start out that way or not. I know it takes a lot of people. Out our field, people try to fly FPV, and a lot of them just couldn't get it and would give up on it. To me, it was kind of like riding a bicycle. Once you catch onto it, you got it. You know, it's kind of one of those deals. So that says, Sue, not much now. We got to be too expensive. Yeah, hobbies are awful expensive. They are. Any hobby's expensive. I said, okay, cool. I got to get one. Good morning, Denny. Max here. Ron said, yeah, it's been so windy here to fly. I went out the other day in the wind through your plane all over the place. That sharpens your skills real fast. It does. Wind will make you set up and notice. And it's been windy here. And yeah, wind's always not your friend when you're flying anything RC. Actually, the racing drones will take the wind better than an airplane. But that you can still feel it. You know it's windy, you know. Scott says, yeah, Ron, laugh out loud. It's all good until you need to land right. Yeah, you can usually handle the wind. But you get ready to land, and you're just ready to make your approach, and it's coming in. And then it starts shaking your wings around. And, boy, you got to be on your ailerons and keep it right. So, yeah, it can be tough to fly in the wind, you know. It makes it fun to land. It sure does. It makes it fun to land. Max said, Scott, so true. Everyone can fly but not land. And, you know, you're going to come down off the ground, you know. Let's see what I had here on a... There's James Cantonese. Good morning, Bob and Sue, my wife, my hobby. So, yeah, hobbies are fun, James. You know, good to see James on this morning.
Hi, James. His wife is his hobby.
His wife's his hobby. That's a good hobby. Yeah. Can it beat sheep? Well, it might not be. If she likes to go shopping, it wouldn't be a cheap hobby. Then he says, storm last night about 1 a.m. Lots of rain. I didn't hear it, but I probably was. Because, I mean, I slept pretty sound, you know. But I got up this morning, I could tell it had been raining. I'll say, was Rat leaving? Did I miss that? Says, bye, Rat.
Go.
Okay, Rat. I'm glad you stopped by. What do we got? We got about 10 minutes here yet.
Oh, I got to get one.
Oh, got to get one. Go. No, so Rat's not leaving. So I was wondering. He usually hangs out the whole chat. Hi, James Cantonese. That's a great hobby. Haha. Yeah, Max Air said I started a line of sight, LOS line of sight, then a Phantom 4. I had a Phantom 3, then saw a video of racing drones, and goodbye GPS drone, back in the box. Up you go. Well, I've been done both for a long time. I've been done both of it. I don't know what made me decide. I think one of the guys out at our field got into you know, the FPV drones, and then I got into, because I had flown camera drones before that, you know, and I said I had a Phantom. I had another one. It was a I can't think the name of it. It was an expensive drone. I paid like $1,200 for it, and it wasn't as good as my Mavic Air that I paid a lot less for. But prices have went down. They just came out with a Mavic Air 2. They just released it like the 27th. And it looks pretty good. You know, it's $799. It's not the cheapest drone, but it's a nice drone. I like my Mavic Air. I think it does. Some of the other more expensive ones, you can fly them further, but legally you're not supposed to fly it out of line of sight. The new one will fly 6 miles. You can literally fly that thing 6 miles away. Mine, I can fly it about 3 miles away, you know. And so that's what they do. They make it further and further. Yeah, Rat says, I'm here, Sue. So anyway, that's the newest one. The Mavic Air 2 just was released on it. I don't know what this FAA things, they were going to try to cause it almost impossible to fly a drone or a model airplane. So I don't know what that's with that. Or, since the virus thing, they've kind of left off on that. And it's like, have you noticed a lot of things they've left up on, you know? Yeah, Ron said, you'll land one way or the other. You sure will, you know? Yeah, Rat says I'm just shipping cart parts. There you go. Yeah, you're going to get one.
In case anybody doesn't know, that's what he does. He does carts, East Coast carts.
Yeah, golf carts.
Golf carts.
And he does all these cool parts, and he ships them out. Yeah, you talk about change since this crazy viruses went on. I don't know if you noticed the news. There's not even a fraction of the murders, shootings. Seems like all that just...
Down in Miami, there was none.
Yeah, they said, there hadn't been no murders in Miami.
For 7 weeks.
For 7 weeks. That's what I read. Now, I just read this stuff, don't know if it's real or not, because some of the stuff's fake. But yeah, we turn on the news. Of course, I'm so tired of hearing virus. Okay, we know it's out there. Only report the important stuff, and the news media is terrible. But anyways, but the normal crime and stuff, either they're not reporting it or it's not happening, which is good, and a lot of things, the animals, since they've closed parks and stuff, the animals have free to roam in that. I heard they're coming out. It's just a lot of that. Someone said the ozone layer was closing up. So all this crazy stuff that's good thing is coming out because people are quit running. I mean, basically, in my opinion, people run too much. Always have. Just like, my God, stay home once in a while. They just run. That's all that people do. And I never was one to run. I'm just not one I like home. I got a nice home. I like this. I love it, So he said, yeah, did you hear on the news, Alex, that the Miami didn't have any murders? 7 weeks. Hasn't been like that since Eisenhower, yeah. How many of you guys... How many remember Eisenhower? I do.
I do.
Yeah, just barely. He was probably 53. I don't know even who was before him. Was there Truman, Roosevelt? I don't remember. Anyways, but that's a long time ago. That was in the 50s, And that's really, really crazy on it. So. And anyways, that's different things that this stupid virus has done, So I've learned a few things from this, Even though we've had enough food and stuff to get by, we will stock slowly. I'm not gonna hoard it, but we're gonna keep a stock up just in case for hurricanes and things like that. Some dry foods and stuff keep an extra supply of that stuff around, Yeah, Ron says fake news. I don't believe anything they say. I don't either, Max here says, like a Dog Pro, it's crazy. Last year when we were in Miami, had 2 shootings and Popeyes over that special sandwich at the time over a chicken. I know, isn't that crazy? Shoot somebody over a sandwich? Give me a break. Truman was before Eisenhower. There you go. So anyways, we've learned stuff. We're gonna slowly, when we can get out. It's not safe to go out yet, people. I know everybody does, but it's not safe yet. When I'm figuring probably maybe the middle of May, it might. I'm not gonna chance it. I'd rather stay alive and keep other people alive. So. Yeah, Sue says Truman was before Eisenhower. But anyways, learned a lot. They claim this might come back. I think it will. I think it'll be back again. Oh, yeah, little things that I think you have to do now over your life or anybody else's life. It's not worth it. Come on, give me a break. Miami got some rough areas. Yeah, it's tough down here. It's tough here even. I mean, there's... I've been watching the local county now. It was high, it went down a little bit, and then it shot up again, and now it's went down a little bit, but it's going to probably shoot up again because they are going to let people go out more, and you watch, it'll bing, there it'll go again. So come on, just wait a little bit. Worked in Coconut Grove for years. There you go. Now Coconut Grove, that's down southern Florida, right? Yeah, southern Florida. Oh, yeah, there's some rough areas, but hopefully this will be gone away. I'm going to say give it another month. Stay home. One more month. That's all you gotta do. One more month. It's not hard. It has not been hard for us at all. Have it been hard for you, Sue?
No.
No, not a bit. In fact, I've enjoyed it. You know, it's been great.
I enjoy going out.
Oh yeah, I like to, but I don't have to.
The freedom to do what we want.
That's more the idea. It's like, well, I'm gonna say I can't, you know, because I can't go down to the store right now. I can't do this, you know. But that's the main thing. Yeah, virus will come back this fall. What down? Way down. Way down. Way down. It says, yeah, thanks for the morning chat, Bob. And Sue's feet. Yeah, I made sure we could see Sue's feet out there. So, yeah, we've just about coming up on our hour. And so we're going to get out of here. Well, nobody on today. I don't know where everybody. You guys were on. That's the most important part. But I don't know where everybody else was today. I guess maybe the word didn't get out, you know? Who knows? They're in bed. That's what it is. I've noticed that. That's always my biggest pet peeve. I've always gotten out of bed. When somebody's like...
11 people that were here, we had a good time.
Oh, yeah. I enjoyed less people being in here because I can interact closer, you know? Oh, 95 South ends at Coconut Grove. Okay. So that's cool. So... yeah, so I really enjoyed this morning's chat, able to get in. My fear sometimes in the past, I ran out of things to talk about when I didn't have enough interaction. Because, again, might sound like I'm a chatter, but I'm not. You know, I have to push the chat. It's like, what am I going to say next, you know? Oh, then you asked one to the Keys. I love the Keys. My favorite place in the whole country is the Keys. There's no place any better than the Keys, you know? Yeah, thanks for everyone coming out and chatting. We had fun. This is the weekend coming up, which we're going to be doing the same thing we do every other day. Is we'll be home and having fun, you know, having a good time. You stay safe out there too, Patty. Appreciate Patty coming by. We'll be back again on Monday at 6 p.m. will be our next one. So appreciate all you guys stopping by. I'm changing my screen here. You guys stay safe over the weekend. Please take my advice. Stay home. You know, stay home. Keep yourself safe and keep others safe. You don't have to go out. So everybody, have a great weekend. Talk to you on Monday. Alright, if you want to see how to get some of our other links, when you go to our main YouTube page, up here into the picture area right here, you'll see it says like Facebook. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to our Facebook group. And you're welcome. You can join the Facebook group, add your videos, add whatever you meant, do some discussion there, but you can go there. If you would like to support us on the Amazon, again, up in this picture, you'll see a link that says Amazon. Click on that link right there. Go ahead and sign in, make all your purchases, and what will happen here, you'll give us a tip. We get a small percentage back. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it does help us out, and we appreciate that. But I just show you a few little links here if you want to go to some other features we have here at Lucky Dog Productions.